How's it going? This is David Blade Banter. We're going to bring you specifications you can relate to. This one is going to be a Black Star design. I did review this probably about a year ago, so there's some changes that did happen with the knife. So coming back to it, seeing what it changed, and what my thoughts are on it now. So from what was in the package, it says new backspacer, new pocket clip, new steel, lower price. So a lot of those things match up to a pretty good deal. So this is going to be what it looks like in pocket for the Black Star Designs Apex Arch. This is going to be what you have for the box. Nice looking box. It has the pouch inside, embroidered. It has one location for a knife. So one location for the knife inside the pouch. It does come with a little nice card for it. This is going to be an S35 for this one, even signed by the designer, Chris Earl. So S35 VN, this is going to be 59 to 61 HRC. So pretty good on that route. This is going to be a pretty thick knife, so that's the first thing that kind of sticks out as far as the thickness on that in comparison to, this is on the extreme, but bug out comparison to the Apex Arc. So that's going to be what you have for that. So it is going to be a different sizing that you're looking for this knife. On the website now it's a 185. It is going to be what he's calling a modified Wharncliffe style. This is going to be, the full total blade length is 3.45, about 19 degrees per side, which is ideal. I think that's pretty ideal. I go for about 20 when I sharpen, so that's going to be the different thing for that. Tip angle on this one is also very good, so basically it's going to be about, so tip angle, as far as what I'm referring to that, as far as when you're holding a knife, as far as how much angle you need to raise the knife to get the tip, as for cutting, which most people do. So this one has a very low tip angle. It's probably going to be about 19 degrees, which is extremely comfortable to use if you're going to be cutting through boxes, which most people are going to do. This does have a hollow grind for it, but it's a pretty shallow one. Since it doesn't have any thumb studs or anything else, again, depends on what his purpose was. If it's going to be this thick and everything else, maybe it's more of a heavy duty, but I would have went higher on the hollow, just because there's no thumb studs, there's no other deployment method for it. I would have went higher on that side. Also for the jimping on this one, it is there, so you do have jimping on it, but I don't find that it works very well. I mean, I can put basically as much force into it as I can, and it's a location, but it doesn't hold me at all, that I really find. So it's just more of something that is there in comparison to, I mean, it's a little bit better than just without, but probably with gloves or something else that will really go into those pockets, maybe that would be a little bit better. But Black Star logo here, right hand only for this guy. So it is going to be a little bit heavier too. This one is going to be 3 pounds, oh, actually not 3 pounds. So this one's going to be 5.8 ounces. So it's going to be on the higher side, still lighter than your phone, but it's going to be a little bit heavier for the weight. And still this up here, so you can see the sizing on that. And this one also, the clip, I found it to be a little bit higher than I would expect. So coming out of the pocket, I use a Lyman pull gauge to do this pull. So basically, I grab it here and I pull it out of the jeans pocket that you saw in the first part of it. And then that's going to be, at the most, it's 3 pounds 8 ounces. That's minus the weight of the knife. So I find that 2 pounds is my ideal as far as what I'm looking for in a knife when I'm trying to test it out. That's what I found to be the most ideal weight for me. So you guys might have a different thing on that. You might not want it to go anywhere until you really, really need it, and that's what we're going to have for that. The thickness on this one is going to be 0.55 inches. With the clip, it's 0.71. Thickness at the highest height is going to be probably 1.6 inches. So it's going to be a pretty thick one for the knife. So it depends on how you like to carry. If you're looking for gentleman carry, probably not the one that you're looking for this one, but if you like the designs and the purpose that he has for it, then this might be the way to go. You can go over to the website and then see what we have for 185 for the knife itself. He does have other options, so if you want to get like a license plate with it or also a custom fixed blade. So he does do custom fixed blades as well, so this one's an option to get one of the Black Stars and also a custom fixed blade. The price on that one was $325. So you get a custom work and you also get the production side of things from him. So that's kind of a cool little deal where you don't get that really very often at all. So that's a very cool thing that you have for that. This one is going to be, the grip area is going to be 3.8 inches. So just basically this point here. So handle length is going to be about 4.4, but really the usable side is going to be about 3.8. So that's where you got to see if that's going to work for you. For this one, I just have like some of the hand sizing for like gloves. So this is going to be like a women's or kids, so more than ample size for that. Adult size male hands, so even up to the XL. You're going to be probably almost falling off for that, but it should have more than enough size for that, going all the way up to the larger size. So it's a good setup overall. It's going to be one that you have to determine if it's one you like. I'm pretty sure the other one was 154, if I remember properly. I didn't go back and watch that video. I'll throw that up there too if you want to watch the original one to see if anything really changed from this one to the previous one. But this is the one that's available on his website, so you can buy it here. Right there, this is going to be Blackstar. blackstardesigns.bigcartel.com, and you can pick this knife up direct from his website. Let me know if you have any questions on it, and have a great day.